everybody, it's Charmel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Vlogmas. This is going to be a tea talk video. So yeah, we're gonna do some chatting. We are now in the last month of the year. This is the perfect time to start getting things in order for 2020 because it'll be here in like a blink of an eye. So today I'm going to be telling you guys all about planners and journaling and showing you guys some of my favorite planners and journals and things like that to use. So I have always been a journaler, I guess you can say, before I realized that journaling was even a thing. I used to keep a diary in middle school, didn't think too much of it, but as I gotten older, especially in my adulthood, I've realized that I've always kind of had I'll always keep a notebook with me. But if I was going through something, if I felt a certain way about something, like I would basically write out what I was feeling, or I would use it to take notes, to the point where I always keep some sort of notebook with me. In my last TikTok video, I talked about overcoming self-doubt and overcoming fear, and one of my main talking points in that video was about taking inventory of the positives in your life, the things that are going good in your life, and if you are incorporating that into your lifestyle, keeping some sort of journal, planner, or something is going to be essential into cultivating that habit into your lifestyle. Habakkuk, is that how you say it? Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision, make it plain. And so sometimes you literally have to write down what you need, or journaling is literally taking what's in here, putting it on some paper, and allowing it to sit and manifest until it becomes your reality. As you guys can see, I have all of my planners and everything that I use. So the first one, if you are an adult, this is something that I had to kind of force myself to do. I'm still working on keeping up with this one, but if you are an adult, you need just a regular planner, with a calendar that allows you to write out things that you need to do. I've always had a pretty good memory, but the older I get, I just noticed like more things were being added to my plate, and like I really had to start keeping a planner. And I'm still not the best with it, so I don't refer to it all the time, but I have just gotten a habit of, even if I do know that I'm gonna remember it, I still write it down in my planner. Planners are very inexpensive. You can get them from Walmart, Target. This one specifically is from Target. Almost time to get a new one because it ends in December. But yeah, if you're an adult, you need a planner. Like, I'm gonna show you guys, tell you guys about some like more specific journaling books, but I'm also big on just regular empty blank notepads. I like to keep a little small one. I keep it with the pen, something where an idea comes to me, I can jot it down. When I attend church, when I'm in Bible study, I always have my notebook, so if something comes to mind, I can write it out. I can write out my scriptures, I can take notes. Whenever I do a chit chat video like this, I always take the time to write out an outline. Video ideas, like plain notebooks, are just good for just like everything. Like any idea you have, anything that comes to mind, you can always pull out your notebook and jot it down. Like I have just pages and pages of like ideas, just a lot of stuff. So I definitely recommend just keeping a plain, simple notepad that you can just kind of freestyle with your ideas. There's another one. Like every video that you guys have seen on my channel, it was in one of these notebooks before it came to you guys. So the next one is a prayer journal. So this prayer journal is called the God is My CEO prayer journal. It is written for entrepreneurs, and it's produced by Tatum Tamia. This prayer journal is specific for entrepreneurs, but I also find it very useful just for every day. Even if you don't have a business, the steps in here are just good for just like everyday use, in my opinion. It gives a breakdown on how to use it. So it has a section that's called surrendering your business. So it has like a bubble for opportunities that you're praying for, and then it has your goals that you're surrendering to God. It has a prayer for your business. Again, if you're not an entrepreneur, you can just say a prayer for my life, my goals, any goals that you can surrender to God, any opportunities that you're praying for. And then it has a sheet for your $1 million ideas. So any ideas that you're praying for or that you want to see manifest in your life, just write them down here. And then it also has a section called answered prayers. A lot of times we say stuff and we forget about it, and so writing it down allows you to go back and it puts you in remembrance of the things that you were once hoping for. And then the journaling part. So after you do that, it basically has a worksheet for a morning prayer and then an evening prayer. Morning prayer, it has a section for you to say, Lord, today I'm thankful for, please forgive me for, Father, I humbly ask for, and then it just has a section where it says, Dear God, where you can just write out your own personal prayer. And then for the evening worksheet, you know, it has a area to fill in. Today I struggled with, so you can write in something that you struggle with. What triggered that struggle? How will I beat that struggle next time? Today I succeeded at, and then again another space for you to write your own personal prayer. Like if you're new to journaling, these things are good. These worksheets are good because it kind of helps organize your thoughts for you. I know, like if you just have just like a blank notebook, you know, you kind of don't know where to start, or you know, you may not know what you want to say or how to actually bring that out. So these help you do it for you. I really like this journal. It is kind of hard to, I won't say it's hard, but it does take a little bit of discipline and dedication to remember to do it in the morning and in the evening, depending on your schedule. My other downfall with this journal is that it's really big and kind of bulky. Like for a while when I first got it, like I was carrying this around with me, but it's heavy and it takes up a lot of space. So that's like my main issue with this, is that it's just too big compared to my handy dandy go-to notebook that's a lot smaller. It's kind of easy to take on the go. And then the last journal I'm going to talk about, it is made by a company called Beatific, which means blissfully happy. And so it's literally typed the Blissfully Happy Planner. And this one is really good as well if you are a beginner. Again, it does take, this one you have to be super disciplined. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't use it often. I haven't used it in a while, but I think when the new year starts, I'm gonna start trying to use it again. What makes me blissfully happy? And it just gives you instructions on how to use it. So how to take a moment, take a deep breath, intense breathe, feel the air coming in your nose into your lungs, hold it for 2 seconds, let it out slowly, feel your body relax, the stress is leaving your body, it feels good. Ask yourself, what makes me blissfully happy? Write down what comes to mind and don't hold back. So for me, like I wrote down what makes me blissfully happy. The first one was freedom, and then the second one was loving and being loved. But you know, it'll be different for you. Things that I like about myself. It has a section, I love my character, I love my body, and you write down different things that you like about yourself. And if you are really in a space where you're trying to figure it out, this one is definitely going to help you kind of organize those feelings. And once you have those feelings organized, again, write the vision, make it plain. Once it's plain, you can easily put in an action plan to attack it. It has a page about to whom and what I'm grateful for. Again, take an inventory. What are my strengths? And it actually has a list of different adjectives that you can choose from to circle what strengths apply to you. It has a section for your lifetime goals. So you have your 15-year goals, your 5-year goals, and your 1-year goal. So you can set weekly goals. It has the weeks outlined, and it has a section for health, relationship, and career. So you can, oh no, this is monthly goals. So it has a section for monthly goals. So health, relationships, and career. And then it has a page for your weekly goals. So this journal does a great job at like breaking your goals down for you. So again, we started with 15, 5 years, 1 year, monthly, weekly. It requires a lot of work, but once you've completed it, like once you set your weekly goals, that's a one step into your monthly goals. Once you've achieved your monthly goals, that's one step closer to your 1 year goal. Once you're complete your 1-year goal, that's closer to your 5-year goal. Once you complete your 5-year goal, that's closer to your 15-year goal. So that's kind of the concept of this journal. It allows you to break it down to where like you're constantly achieving stuff. A lot of times we set super big goals and they feel impossible to accomplish, but if we kind of chop them up and do what we can do with what we have in this moment, before you know it, like you'll be knocking things off your to-do list, knocking things off your goal list, and you won't even realize it. And as far as like the day-to-day aspect, this one is super detailed. It has an area where you write the date. You can check what the weather is like for the day. It has a section today I'm excited about, today I'm grateful for. Again, keeping inventory. You can set 3 goals for the day. It also has like a to-do list starting from 6 a.m. to from 10 p.m. where you can write out your to-do list for the day. It has a section where you can count your calories, what you're eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, how much water you drank that day, if you exercise, if you did anything that was guilt-free, relaxation, if you did any meditation. It has a happy scale for the AM and for the PM, so you can mark how you're feeling in the morning and then, you know, monitor how that scale changed by the end of the day. Then again at nighttime, write down something that you're grateful for. So yeah, I love the concept of this journal. And this is not sponsored, you guys. It's funny, this company did reach out to me last year, but I didn't do it. But then I went back months later and actually looked at their concept, and I just went ahead and purchased my own journal. But this is not sponsored. Like, I just actually love the concept of this journal, but it just requires a lot of dedication. But if you're serious about getting your life together, if you're serious about making changes in your life, this is a good starting place. When you're depressed or you're stressed out, our habits change and sometimes we don't even realize it. So being able to kind of chart and monitor your different habits, you can see, like, you'll be able to pick up on trends. So like, again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, say you've been feeling stressed out for the week, but then you look back and you haven't ate breakfast for the whole week. And so it's like, oh, maybe I need to start eating breakfast because when I eat breakfast, I have a better day. Like, this allows you to pick up on different habits and, you know, really figure out what needs to be changed and what needs to be fixed, what needs improvement, what's doing good. And yeah, so again, this is Beatific. But yeah, again, these are just some of my favorite journals and some of the things that I implement into my life to help keep my life in somewhat in order. If you are serious about getting your life together, if you're serious about making changes in your life, especially in the new year, it starts here. And sometimes you have to actually write it. Like I said, you have to put it out in the atmosphere. And journaling is one of those things that has really helped me. I don't visit my goals often, so a lot of times I just write it out and I just put it off to the side. But writing it out and letting it like sit, like, to me, that's how manifestation happens. Like, you write it out, I give it to God, and then I allow him to do the steps. I don't need to go back and revisit and figure out how it's going to be done. Once it's out there, I know that he will direct my paths and give me steps for the things that I need to do. And before you know it, you can look back at your goals months later, years later. Like, I look at old journals and I'm like, dang, all this has already happened and I didn't even realize it. And so yeah, journaling is definitely a big part of my life. Again, if you're interested in purchasing either of these, the links will be down below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more Tea Talk videos. If you have anything that you want me to talk about specifically, let me know and I will do my best to get that done for you. If you have any questions, if you're looking for advice, I do have an email down in my description box specifically for advice. So if you have something that you want me to talk about and or if you need advice, send me an email, let me know what's up, and I'll do my best to talk about it. I do want to keep these Tea Talk videos going. I usually get a lot of feedback in the comment section, and yeah, you guys seem to enjoy it. I like having that dialogue with you all. So yeah, Again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snatched by Charmel, and I will see you all next time.